What about you then in terms of sport? You said you're not sporting really.
No.
But you're a bit of a boxer.
I knew you'd bring that up.
But I'm bound to. I mean, I don't want to go into reasons why you and Piers Morgan...
We don't get on. I mean, I don't get on with Piers Morgan.
Editor of the Daily Mirror.
Yeah, the editor of the Daily Mirror. And so, yeah, I punched him.
Yeah. Now, you're 43 years of age.
I know. Somebody said to me the other day, because it's the first time I've ever hit anybody, ever. And someone said, why? That's amazing. You've got all the way through school, you know, 10 years old in the playground, and then you've saved it all up till you're 43, and then you hit the editor of a national newspaper. But what staggered me about it was the way that people behave, because I've never been in a fight situation before, was how people behave. Because suddenly there was a ring round us, and this enormous fat man in a tux with a big cigar going, finish it, outside, finish it. And then I know that the motoring correspondent from The Sun, little bloke, he's can't be more than 4'2", a bald bloke, just arrived in the middle and shouted, "I'm warning you, I'm from Newcastle." So what? And so all these people who, you know, they'd had a perfectly pleasant evening at the British Press Awards, it was, you know, all kind of quite convivial, suddenly turned into pack animals. I mean, it was and afterwards as well, I noticed something very strange, is that every woman who's found out what I did, and I am ashamed of it, I make no bones about it, but every woman who's found out what I did has said, why did you hit him? And every man says, where did you hit him? In fact, you fell into that backstage. You went, where did you hit him? Did you get the good one? Also, he was... because I've bust my finger. Look, can you see that?
Oh, yes, so you have.
Actually you've broken it.
You have.
Because I'd never hit anyone before, and I did it wrong, you were saying. What did I do wrong?
What did you do wrong?
Well, I'm speaking theoretically.
Yeah.
If you're without gloves, then which you should have been. Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't hit with the full force because your hand can't take it. So you should actually just lay off a bit. You probably.
So inexperienced people will bust. I think, presumably, it just bashed into my...
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Bust.
So what about... I mean, are you becoming more irascible, short-tempered, generally grotty as you get older? I mean, you're middle-aged now.
Oh, well, there are some aspects to life that are tiresome. Computers, for instance.
Oh.
I mean, mine has developed a new disease now, which is where it just turns itself off. You're writing away, and it's just gone. It's just a black screen. So you go through the process of turning it back on, and it goes, you haven't shut me down properly. Now I'm going to have to do a systems check. I didn't shut you down! You did it! It's really... computers drive me mad.
And air travel?
Air travel drives me mad, yeah. I had a... Have you has anyone ever found Gate 1 at Heathrow? They go, yes, Gate 47, which is a 25-minute walk. There's no Gate 1 at any airport. There are miles and miles and miles of walking to get to where you're going. And then that's the other one as well, is you present them with a ticket and they don't just give you a boarding pass. There's always this War and Peace writing on computers before you can go anywhere. I had one New Zealand guy who explained... Now that I've met him at a place called Palmerston North in New Zealand, and I went to check in, and he went, forgive the accent, it's rubbish, but it's best I can do. And he said, listen, Mike, I'm really sorry, I was with a film crew. He said, the plane that's coming to pick you up, it's light, and it's too small to get all of you on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to land it anyway, load your kit in, fly it down to Christchurch. We're going to load you guys onto another plane, which will then specially fly you up to Auckland, put you up first class, fly you down in the morning, you'll be reunited with your kit and there'll be no problems. God, that's amazing. And then he went, but listen, the plane's still late, so I only live around the corner. Why don't you come back to my place for a cup of tea? You think, that doesn't happen at Heathrow. No, I'm sorry, the plane's late, but listen, I only live in Southall. Why don't you pop back?